What's good, bagel? What's good, Anzu?
Did Andrew didn't just speak, did he?
No.
I was gonna say.
Bagel, I literally just said hello to you. Alright, let me see if I can actually hear me on stream.
Go and open it.
Alright, let me see if I can actually hear me on stream. There we go. That's fine. Just waiting for Incendiary, Murky, Cypher.
Murky drops for it. Murky's had a girlfriend, isn't he?
Yeah, well, Cypher and Incend. Bagel, can you not hear me talking to you? There's Incendiary. Can you all hear me in VC?
It won't connect. What's going on? Is your thing doing shit?
I don't know if it's mine or what.
Sounds like a Discord issue. Unless
Yeah, I can't hear anyone in thingy. We can't do. I don't think we can do. Oh.
What?
Okay, so Cypher's here, so I can hear Cypher.
I could hear Cypher.
She said hi.
Hi.
We're gonna fall out, me and you, Cypher. I am gonna critique your gameplay here down to the micromanagement.
What's she saying?
No, I own the team. You created the team. No, it's my team. I am manager. It is my team. You created the team. No, you are. I am manager because Rav gifted me management.
Rav threw management at you.
Yeah, because you needed to. You needed to be okay with it still. No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. But I'm saying I own the team.
Don't be a fucking bitch. Behave yourself.
I own the team.
Fuck off.
I do.
Behave.
I'm just winding you up, Cypher. He, him, it's on his Discord. Yeah. Hmm? Anzu.
Ooh, look at all the you can tell all I get from work as bakery items, babe. Look at this. Ready? Bakery. Cake. I really want another one of them cakes.
You're an old man.
Oof. Poor Anzu. I'm 24.
I've already stressed out.
Oof. Imagine being that old.
Oof.
Missy's like, Missy's nearly 30. So.
Don't tell everybody!
How old is Miss?
Don't tell everybody!
Can I disclose your age?
May as well now, saying I'm almost fucking 30.
She's a baby, she's only 27.
It's not a baby, I'm 27.
Matty likes older women, I see.
Only the one. I don't know what's going on with Discord here.
Turn your fucking voice down.
I don't know why Jack can't talk.
Bagel couldn't either.
Or hear me, yeah. Can you hear him, Cypher?
Nope.
I don't know how else to do this unless you just watch the stream and then at me in the stream, but...
I can be your water.
Ah, there he is. Ah, well, that works. As long as I can hear you to, like, ask questions and that. Oh, won't I mind.
I can only hear your voice on your blood preview, by the way.
That's what I just heard Jack's coming through on that.
I can literally just hear you.
Ah, I don't know then. Oh, well.
Aye. Oh, yeah.
Did you hear it, yeah?
No, I was
No.
reading.
Ah. Well, as long as my voice is coming through, that's fine, really.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna hear it twice. I'm sitting on the other side of the bed. I can't. How long sleep one day?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on. I'm on window watch.
Fucking curtain twitcher.
I'm looking at myself. I don't like that.
Oh my god.
Where was it? That was that Bagel or Anzu? That was one of the two.
Andy doesn't speak.
I know. I just didn't sound like Bagel. Bagel has existed for so long.
Vegas. Oh, Jesus.
No. Just you. I think Jack's just gonna have to join on his phone.
Maybe.
There you go, you're not meant to be watching TikToks and shit, you're meant to be listening.
Oh, you're not supposed to read that.
Is it all work and you?
Stop vaping. Oh my god.
Absolutely not, no. I have to deal with you lot. It's the only thing that keeps me sane.
Stop being a manager then.
Nah. I own you.
That.
Wait, did you just say you owe me?
I own you all, yes.
What? You owe me, huh?
Yep.
You know where I'm gonna go with it, huh?
Yeah, where you wanna go, wherever you wanna go with it.
He's a brown man. How do you own a brown man?
Oh, wait, shit. Oh, shit, I retract the statement. Oh, shit.
Too late.
It's on stream, oh no.
Incendiary's not having a good time, man.
Hmm?
Incendiary's
It is not.
Who wouldn't have said that? Rav wouldn't have said that.
Don't gloat, Rav, in my presence. The man only deserves slander. You know what? I'ma watch you walk into this wall and I'ma replay it about 10 times.
Please.
To be fair with you, I did walk into a wall at one point and my mum called me.
Are you gonna start this, Stephen? Should it be a bad time to start?
I know. We're waiting on Jack. Refuses to use his phone. Food's at the door.
It is?
Can you hear me, Jack? Sweet. Right. Let's get this started.
Oh, nice. Nice. What, you could have got
I probably could have done, but now we're starting, so.
Well, don't start without me.
Right, so, first, regarding comp-wise, I would say your comp is better than their comp. Purely for the Discord and the burst ability that you have. Saying that, Bar does get burst down in this first fight, which is unlucky. He gets headshot by the Widow. But your pick potential is far higher than what theirs is. So, like, say you get Discord on the Soldier on Incendiary, then hits them with a load of stickies, he's basically gone. And there's your engage. Go on.
You streaming so that we can see our gameplay?
Yeah, I am streaming. The link was put in the chat.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. I didn't see that. Let me get my iPad.
I'll paste it in again. You're fine. You're fine.
The issue that I have with Zen is like, we don't know what Blossom's putting his Discord on because he doesn't call.
Yeah,
I suppose that's fair.
yeah, that is a deterring factor of the Zen pick because Discord needs to be called, but
Mate, please take the drink from me. Mate, please take the drink.
No, I can drink.
But
Thank you.
everyone's vanished at once, and we're not all gonna know who picked him. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to force Blossom to speak, but
No, that's not what I was saying.
yeah, you are right with what you are saying. Like you do want a Discord called, especially for a DPS, because it just makes it like, oh, Sojourn, I see the Sojourn, shoot the Sojourn. That the only thing I can say is if you want to run the Zen, it's an awareness thing. Look who's got the purple orb on him. It is hard in the middle of a fight, believe me. I'm not saying that is the correct thing to do. It should be calmed. But yeah, I'm just saying that is the advantage that you have over them, is the Discord and the ability to burst them down. Also pick potential far higher. Widow versus Widow. Basically with the Widow versus Widow, you need to wait for either Murky to kill their Widow or their Widow to kill Murky. If their Widow kills Murky, you walk back around this corner. Try get a little bit of poke if you can. Mainly Bar. No one else really peek this unless Incendiary wants to do what he's doing and going over the top here, firing a few stickies down and then ducking back down. The pick potential for a Widow gets deleted from the game. It's better to just not give her that value by not peeking, waiting for your Widow to actually get the kill, which Murky does eventually, and that's when you can engage. That's like your timing window. is when their Widow's dead. That's when you've got all of this, basically, that you can play in. As far as positional wise for all of you, this is completely fine. Bar gets absolutely deleted there, that's unfortunate. Big pick on Murky, so here, this is what I was on about, this is your window. So say Bar was actually still alive there, he wasn't, because that's unlucky, he got deleted, there's absolutely nothing he could have done about that. Yeah, but here's your window, so then this is where Bar could like walk around up these stairs, take this high ground. Incendiary could fly up to this high ground as well, get some stickies on someone, stuff like that. Cypher, Blossom, just pushing payload, getting what shots you can. Now you're getting some really good values off your stickies, Jack. You are building your ult really fast. The D.Va swap, I like the D.Va swap against the comp they're running. There's a lot of spam coming your way, D.Va eats that. Unfortunate Murky got picked, it's Widow health bar, it's shocking. Here, this next, like, engage here is nearly perfect. Incendiary fires a load of stickies in, Bar flies up to take high ground, Cypher sends the nade in. This engage was near perfect. Bar flies up, stickies go in, that's perfect. They're all low. Nade comes in, Cleanse misses their Sig. If that nade had been a touch further, that would have been like the biggest nade ever. It's unfortunate that it wasn't, but this is perfect engage. I don't know if it was commed. I don't know if it was commed or not, but yeah, you did this really well. Unfortunately, Bar then does end up feeding. I'm going to put that down to the drink, but yeah. Here, Jack, you made a good play. You've got this. You've got the Alari. It's unfortunate you don't get the Widow. I don't know what burst you down, unless you hit that body shot, but that's unfortunate. Here, I feel. I don't know if you're playing overly passive here or not. Like, there are picks available. Cypher, you could go for these picks. Blossom could also go for these picks, but Blossom is playing this very safe. This is still a fairly winnable fight. But, yeah, you play... Well, no, you do actually pick this and go for the picks. Big pick from Murky on their Widow. I don't know how you get out here, Cypher. That is mental.
Where am I? Am I hiding behind the payload? It's because I'm hiding behind the payload.
Yeah, like... This is fine. And you just go like... I'ma peek this. How you live here is mental. You go low, you get rocked, and the Sig just doesn't want to throw any stickies in there. I don't know how you live there, but well played.
Thank you, I do try. It's because I've played with Flax before. I kind of know his playstyle and we are well out.
Yeah.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
So I would play with Flax and his friends quite a lot.
Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, I was just reading Andrew's Discord there. Yeah, as far as Discord in the Sig, that's okay, but Discord on a Sig doesn't really get much value unless you are in a position to burst him down. If you put Discord on like one of the squishies, and like I said, Incendiary gets a load of stickies on him, that just blows them up. As far as this is a perfectly fine copy. You're 5v5. You've been the aggressors. I like that. You've gone aggressive and made the play. That is what you want to do. No, you don't get much, but you've got that space. You forced all their team back and also low. It's just a matter of It's unfortunate you couldn't get any picks. Oh, you got the pick on the Widow. Big anti on there. Right, Cypher, here. I'm not saying this is your fault at all, because that's a massive need to keep Bar alive. But you need to shout him and say, Bar, you're through shield. So then he knows, because here I don't think he knows he's behind the shield, hence why he's playing so aggressive. Also could be, yeah, also could be due to the drink, but, Murky Blossom, that's fine.
That is a very, that is a very,
Understatement.
that is a big factor, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was, but it's a scrim. I'm not gonna bark down someone's neck for having fun in a scrim.
I get that, but the thing is, bars don't bark down other people's necks.
Yeah, that is not right.
Yeah, like none of us have a problem with Bar at all. None of us are ever going to, because he's lovely and he knows how to play. But obviously, when it's a team game, and I'm not saying we have a personal vendetta against Flax's team, but we kind of do. So like, yeah, I think a lot of us were just trying to call out and everything like that, and even though we were talking about situations we were in the game, none of it really seemed important to Bar because he had had a drink.
Yeah. At that stage, it's don't drink in a scrim if you're not wanting to have fun. In my opinion, if you're literally playing to have fun, yeah. But if then you bark down other people's necks, no, just don't drink in a scrim. Simple as that. Right, I quickly want to talk about this. Incendiary getting caught behind. This is fine. Like, you've been caught behind, your entire team's died. I see your player going for the Kree.
At this point, though, I think he thought we were following up, but we were actually waiting to regroup.
Yeah, everyone's dead at this point. He's doing, I would say in this case, he's doing the correct thing. Going for the pick on their Kree. Gets the pick on the Kree. At this point, yeah, just get out, play safe. Which you are doing. Just stay in this tunnel. Yeah, no one's following up. Their soldiers come back. Just get out. Yep.
Or you guys stayed in the tunnel rather than wrapping all the way around the...
Yeah, either stay... Well, no, the wraparound is fine. But, like, you've almost flown. Because you can get an engage, you're one up. Bar could play aggressive here and come and help you. And that is the correct play. Bar comes in aggressive here. You've got this. This is a great off angle, to be fair. Because it takes both the attention of their supports. And then Bar can just fly in. You've hit stickies on their supports, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah. Bar's got rocked. He's got too focused on the tank duel. That's unfortunate, but once again, that comes down to comms. You're one up. It comes down to comms and game knowledge. You're one up. You should be going aggressive into this fight. They have limited damage with their Kree being dead.
I think kind of my idea was, well, I picked the Kree, so my team is surely going to get aggressive.
You picked the Kree early, as everyone was grouping, so that was fine. Their Sojourn and Kiri have then both come for you. Well, their Kiri first, and then their Sojourners come after that, which is fine. Their Kiri's gone back to the team. Their Soldier's hunting you. I was more like all of that play was fine. Like there was no fault or error. It was when it came to here. Your team needed to engage here. Like earlier on in the fight, this was fine. Like it wasn't a fight, it was you getting a pick on their Kree. But when it came to down here, this is where your team needed to engage and go aggressive in order to help you, but you haven't. You've stood and poked a little bit. It's timing. Your team, they obviously weren't ready for it. There's not much you can do. I'm not going to say anyone's made a wrong play there. It's just what should have happened is the team should have gone aggressive. Bar should have gone aggressive and tried helping you. It's a play at the end of the day. Unlucky. What was that, Cypher? Sorry.
That's it. I think something that we really need to do a little bit more is if they've got an Alari, find that pylon.
Yeah.
At
Try.
the moment, it is impossible to take down a team if they've got an Ilari and a pylon off. And I've experienced this too. I don't play Ilari the same way Murky does, for example. I don't play her for the DPS. I play her purely for the healing. And I, in so many of my comp games, have full held a choke just playing Ilari because of pylon.
Yeah.
And on this spawner, we just weren't focusing pylon enough, like at all.
Yeah, I agree with that. That happens through the ranks though. People don't shoot Ilari pylon because like it's someone else's job to shoot it. It's same with sim turrets. It's same with a Torbjorn turret. It's always someone else's job.
Everyone's job.
Yeah.
It's everyone's job.
Yeah. So like if you see that turret, just shoot the turret. Even if you're shooting at like their DPS or something, shoot the turret instead. That turret is more value than their DPS. I like.
Even if you don't destroy it, if you do a certain amount of damage to it, if she tries to move it, she has a cooldown.
Yeah, if she destroys it so she can move it, yeah, there's still that 12-second cooldown, I believe.
13.
13. Fair. As far as this fight, right. This fight went okay. They wasted Flux, but then you've wasted Trance for that. In this case, no, bomb was used at the start of the fight. Also got the pick, even the playing fields. It was 4v4. And then your team. Then I can't remember what happened after that. Yeah, you bought, like, here's where you should have engaged. That was your engage window there. Bars then bombed it. Picked the Kiri. Got the remake. Merky's got picked by the Soldier. It's a 2v4. This is where you get out. Yep, this is fine. Anzu there, you just need to walk out, buddy. Don't trance, they've wasted Flux. Just walk out. It's last fight territory.
No, I think this was when my mum called me and I was walking it into like the cover that's in front of spawn. Don't get me wrong, but I had my thought when I was left on my
Yeah. I understand that. I understand that completely. If I don't answer the phone, I get my ass whooped.
Murky has already admitted that he stayed on the show a little bit too long here, and I kind of agree. This is something we like had a little conversation about. I think it was me, Jack, and Murky. They were playing Sig. They were playing a shield hero. Murky just couldn't get any type.
Yeah, I agree with that. He wasn't getting the picks he needed to be getting on Widow. It's one of those things though. Like everybody does it. Like he's hit the shots on their Widow. He has diffed their Widow. Their Widow's then gone Kree at that point in time. If he had walls and was still hitting his shots, fair enough, stay on Widow. But if you're not hitting your shots, if they're putting too much pressure on you, at that point in the time, either mirror the Kree or go Ashe. Ashe is a far better pick than Kree.
It's a DPS brand thing, though.
It is. It fully is.
It was an ego.
As a DPS player in my head, I'm like, no, I'll stay a Widow because next fight I'm hitting shots.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll always stay until you hit that clip, and then you're like, yeah, I'm going to keep going after I've hit that clip. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You just need to see your own value. You need to, like, see, oh, I'm not hitting these headshots. Yeah, it is. It fully is. Like, I do the same. Like, I could be 6 and 12 on Widow, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to hit these shots now.
Like it's so fun to diss someone on like their favorite hero, but hitting a widow means nothing if it's not team value.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's a thing. Like, he knows what he's done wrong. It's one of those. Right, as far as this is a great engage. You've nanoed. Nano could have been a little bit later, but you've nanoed to obviously get him to go in. I see that. Incendiary is engaged at the same time. Suzu's forced. Soul Jolts. Incendiary gets forced out. Bar needs to eat that. He hasn't. GG. Yeah, they had the ults. You didn't have the ults. You only had Nano. You needed a pick off that Nano. Suzu came out. You didn't get the pick. It was unfortunate. They had ults. You didn't.
Preferably, I think.
The issue with our defense, especially, I think, was that like in between runs, I was like trying to give reasons as to why we like our attack kind of sucked.
Mm.
Was like what we could fix, and then bar jumped down my throat, and then I didn't want to play.
Yeah. Well, in that case, this is very winnable. This is very, very winnable. Like, Circuit Royale second is...
So fucking winnable.
Yeah, easily.
I don't know if I ran this by you. I did spend the bar for the next 3 seconds.
Yeah, you put it in the money. Yeah.
He did go on to apologise of his own accord, but I can't lift that fence just because he said sorry. It kind of,
Yeah.
you know, but yeah.
Yeah, well, like I was saying anyway, this is very winnable. Like, jumping down each other's throats mid map, in league game, scrim, comp, never acceptable. You're a team. You don't jump down people's throats. You go, Jack, maybe if you didn't do this, maybe if you did this instead, then Jack would go, alright, fair enough. I'll try this. If it don't work, it don't work.
I stayed Echo too long when I probably should have swapped to something else, because I just didn't have the engage timing.
Yeah, which I can't see there being much comms.
We needed more shield break, I thought.
The Echo provides that.
Support line. She does, but with them running double hits, I didn't feel comfortable. Like,
Yeah. Engaging. Yeah. You needed in that case, you needed your tank to engage either with you or before you, and then that's when you could get your value from it. But Bar wasn't engaging, and when he was, it was at the wrong times.
I felt like my support line was a bit wonky.
The the Zen provides great shield break against the Sig. Especially with the comp that I was running, because
Like on paper, like doesn't sound bad. Like on paper, it
Well, I just think we were playing it bad, is what I was saying.
yeah, it's one of those things. It's a scrim. You play these and you learn what your comps are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. Whereas then it appears to be a weakness.
I mentioned all 4 other players.
Yeah, no, I am kind of going on at Bar a little bit here. Well, not going on at him, but I'm saying like his engages were off and stuff like that, which they were. His timings weren't right, but then there's also 4 other people on the thing that could make a play.
We all made mistakes.
Yeah.
But then I like randomly mentioned, like, oh, we should have pushed in when I killed their Cassidy because their carry TP'd to me, and they would have been down. And Bar's just like, I'm not being funny, but that makes absolutely no fucking difference. And I was like, whoa, okay.
No, that makes all the difference.
But we weren't in a position to
Yeah,
do that.
it was a timing issue.
Yeah. Well, we were all under the impression, no offense, my lovely, that you weren't gonna survive. And waited to regroup. But
More fair.
shut up.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Okay, as far as position, this is fine. Comps, they're running the same. You have switched the Ashe. You have switched the Widow for an Ashe, which is big. You've also switched the Zen for a Larry, which is also big. You could have kept the Anna. The Moira's an iffy. It's an iffy pick. She's good, but she's not ideal pick. It works though.
You've clearly been listening to me play Moira.
No, I haven't. I'm just going off her like general Moira. Moira's okay right now. She's not a bad pick. She's not the best pick.
She has to damage to heal. Unlike a Bappa carry who can just...
No, 'cause, like, as Moira, you just want to throw damage orbs. You don't ever use a healing orb unless you're 1v1 in a tight room or your team's in a tight room, then you get max value out of it. Your damage orbs, you are 9 times out of 10 always going to get max value from them if you just throw them into 6 of their team, which in that case your healing's always going to be full. It's one of those, like, just use damage orbs.
No. Yes and no to that. Because with Moira, you don't have to do constant damage. You don't have to kill somebody. If you trigger spam your damage, you actually recharge quicker. So I don't have to be killing people to get my healing back.
No, you just have to be doing the
Like,
damage.
not
Yeah.
a massive amount of people know. Like, I don't have to be having English. I don't have to have a massive damage output to be able to get my healing back.
No, but that's when the majority of Moira's value actually comes from, is her damage that she can output while still outputting the same amount of healing. Like, a Moira's stats should always be equal damage, equal healing, roundabouts. Maybe more damage than healing. Especially in a Sig comp, you want more damage than healing.
I guess it potentially also just comes down to like playstyle.
It does, it does, yeah. Like, if, say, it comes down to playstyle comp, it comes down to a lot of things. But, yeah, I'm just saying use more damage orbs if you are wanting to play Moira. I'm not, like I said, it's not a bad pick, it's not the ideal pick, but it works.
It's a bit weird. It's a bit hard to play on Circle Royale because of the side lane.
Yeah, I'd agree there.
It's what makes Honor so good.
Yeah.
I only went top because I was just like not feeling it at all. So I just picked Torbjorn and went, I'll let my turret do it.
I know, I'm just seeing you, you've been half health for like 30 seconds and now you're just like, anybody. I just see you looking around just like, someone please help me. There we go. As far as this first fight, you give up this space, no one's on high ground. If you were gonna hold that corner, you should have committed to the corner. But you haven't committed to the corner, you've given them this space.
I think Boss Lava's drop below half HP in his entire fight. I think he just keeps backpedaling.
Yeah. Which, he's playing Sig, you want to keep your distance in Sig, but Sig v Sig, if their Sig wants to walk forward towards you, put your shield behind him, and then shoot the fuck out of him. His supports can't help him, he loses health, he then has to backpedal. Whereas you're stood there, if he puts his shield behind you, yeah, that's when you backpedal, but he's just been giving up space freely at the minute. I wouldn't have held the... you didn't really have long to push, so the corner was a good hold, but you'd have had to commit to it. I'd have still held the high ground though. Third map. This was the map that you pointed out, so I wanted to start on this map and work my way into maybe a good map or whatever.
Watch the push numbers, I don't know about it but this one falls back behind Legend.
That's unlucky. They've got a Widow now. Play this corner. Good shield. Unlucky. Widow's got just wherever she wants to play, she can play. Yeah, and they steamroll. Yeah, you just backpedaled. You didn't take a fight. You just walked back while they put shitloads of stuff into you, and you couldn't really do anything. You just never had a hold.
I wouldn't get after this fight, we stabilized like 4 minutes or whatever. Because we actually started playing the fucking game rather than just
Right, I'd like to see. That's the bit that I want to see then, like where you actually stabilize and start playing the game. Because at the minute you've just not been playing Overwatch really. That entire push you didn't play Overwatch.
Which really helps.
Yeah, Zar should always be on full charge against the Sig comp. Sig's value comes from his spam, so. Bob forces at space, that's fine. Big pick by the way. You've got your opening pick. You go aggressive. I like this cipher. Forced their widow out of high ground and killed her. No, you're fine. You're fine. A lot of people do.
I dropped like a 34 in 8 game widow today. I can't touch it.
Right. So, do you guys see the difference between the teams here?
Not 100%.
Like, look at the two team bars. What difference do you notice?
They have all the ults and we don't.
There you go. I know you guys are T2, but is there any ult tracking going on at all? No, right.
So mentally boomed from what Bar said to me that I was not fucking no tracking at all.
Yeah. That is a major thing, because, like, this fight, they're either going to come at you with five... They're probably going to come at you with 5 ults. Being realistic, it's T2. They're just going to ult dump. What are you going to do to counter this?
I think I guess it depends what ult they use, but we either ult in return or we ult track and try and avoid and
Yeah, right. So, it's a lot of ults. How this would probably normally work, they'd either engage with Kitsune or engage with Flux. Either of those two. So if they engage with Flux, just disperse. You've got Fade, Murky's got Coach Gun. You've got a fair bit of movement to avoid Flux. If for anyone, it would probably go for Jack or Bar, but Bar has bubbles, so that's fine. His bubbles counter Flux, so there's your first counter for their ultimate. The rush is you've just got to backpedal. You've got to get away from it. You can't fight in a rush. You'll just die. Sunrise, disperse. Maybe it hits 1. They get a pick from that 1, and that's then how you reply to that. You could use your own Sunrise, try and get a pick to equalize it. You could use Call to sustain the fight. As far as Soldier, that's the difficult one, because that's the highest pick potential, I'd say. That's the clip right there, is the Soldier. You don't really have a counter to the Soldier other than Murky either double dinks him or you just run away from it. They're basically your options. Big pick, opening pick, that's actually massive. That stalls so much time. The Alari. Okay, Widows pop sights, don't peek angles. That's a shot, to be fair. Fair play. Unlucky. Yep, they've engaged with Sunrise. Bubble countered that perfectly. Here comes Flux. Bubble count. Oh no, Bubble didn't counter it. He popped that way too soon. That's unlucky. And Rush. So yeah, like I said, they've ult dumped into this fight. And you saved your ults. Best case scenario. They've ult dumped, you've saved your ults, you re-engage with your ults. And then hold, hopefully.
I feel like in comparison to last round, when lots of trans it was just him and Bar, I feel like here we really understood that if there's only 2 of us left, there is no point just ulting because we can. Because if we bring in one to help support us, there's just no point. You're better off waiting for your full team to be with you.
Yeah, 100%.
I swear I screamed it back.
You screamed to back, yeah, good. Yeah, great com. They were ult dumping, back out. Yeah, perfect.
Right before we retouched them.
Yeah. They pick you picked their win condition here. They're so you've gone aggro, perfect. Great ult. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry for the dodgy camera work there. It was. But you hold
I feel
this.
like another thing,
Go on.
not to like insult Blossom's choice of ult there, but I feel like he should have waited till he was out in the open instead of inside and then going through the doorway, because you're in such a small space that it's so easy for them to just look directly at you. Like if he was already out in the open, he wouldn't have had to go through the doorway, and he wouldn't have been as easy to hit as he was. If that makes sense.
In Blossom's defense, I think he was more worried about them counter pushing back through the door and stopping our push.
Also, I don't think he'll make it through the door just walking.
Yeah, I'd agree with you two. Like, yes, if he'd have got out here and then used his ult, it'd have been a lot harder to pick him. But because he's used it here, he's forced their Sig to backpedal, so he's commanded that space, which has allowed the rest of you to push out. Yes, he's died in the process, which is not ideal, but he has still forced the space for you to push out onto cart.
I suppose I can see that.
This fight should be won. Call, yeah. It's a fast charging ult. You've done it to secure the fight. Which you should do. Yeah, nice.
I did look directly at Black here. I did probably do it, and that was an ego thing. Do apologise. Have a heal.
That's completely fine. Your team was 90% health. The only one that was low was Bar, who was about 3/4 to half HP. But still fine. I'd rather you use ball offensively than defensively.
Yeah.
Once again, ults. Like this is fight planning. Like planning the fight before. What ults are you going to use here? Grav core would be my shout. Just grav core. They all die in the grav. Then you've got Bob. If things get hairy, Bob to either contest cart or into their backline. We'll see how you play it.
What I will say is because of the conversation that Incendio and Bar had previously, they weren't coming with each other, and
Yeah.
that's not their fault really. It just goes to show that
This ends now.
team coordination, because one person didn't know how to correctly respond.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you use Bob grab. That's fine. Yep, you secure the kills. Yeah, nice. Good fight. Great fight. As far as positioning and everything, you guys have been fine here. You've been engaging fights. You've been using ults. Anzu, for the grab there, the grab was good. Grav getting one person and guaranteeing that kill on one person is value. Any ult that gets a kill on one person, if you use an ult and you get a kill from it, it's a good ult.
Or even if it just forces the battle stage.
Yeah, which Diva Bomb, like you're looking any higher than Diamond really. Diva Bomb will get one kill, maybe in 3 games. But that ult forces that space. So when that ult goes out, your DPS then have that space to make a play. It's timings once again. So like I say, if you can guarantee a kill with your ult, or you can guarantee space with it, it's a good ult. That's a big flux. Bubble. Correct bubble. Great Suzu. Okay, Suzu's come out. Sunrise comes in. They can't follow up on Sunrise. Big pick, by the way, Murky. Like he stepped in the queue. They wasted Kitsune. That's big for yous. I'm just gonna watch this fight again because yous actually played it really well.
One ult for 3 is a pretty good trade to still win the fight.
2 seconds. I'm just reading Afro's question real quick. As far as like the team goes, and we say whoever you're comfortable with. It's more just who works with that. So say you have Ryan McCree, Ryan Cassidy. My apologies for McCree. Ryan Cassidy, Sim. That's when like Lucio or Baptiste or someone like that, just someone who has like good synergy with who you've already picked. That's what I mean when I say like it's a good team comp who has synergy with each other. Like the team comp you're running at the minute, it has little to no synergy because Zarya, she wants to brawl, Ash, Torbjorn, they want to poke, Kiri, she wants to poke, Moira is brawl. So you kind of got two separate like teams sort of. Your Zarya and Moira are obviously on the front line brawling, whereas your Ash is like Merky has been, sat up here spamming, looking for picks. Incendiary, he could get in with a brawl, to be honest. Torbjorn's actually the ideal pick with this. He can get in with a brawl or he can poke. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I mean when I'm on about like general team comps and stuff like that.
To address Myth's question, point, I get her point of tanks should be like anchoring, and like I feel like tanks should be doing a lot of coming, but no offense to Bar, but I just don't think he has as much knowledge of the game as someone like me or Murky does.
I'd agree
In
there.
terms of
Yeah.
like, in terms of like comps and stuff.
Yeah.
This first map, me and Murky tell Bar what to do a lot, and he does it really, really well.
Yeah, which that is good. Like your tank shouldn't be the only one coming. Like people have this misconception that your tank is the one calling targets. He's calling when to go in. He's calling all this sort of stuff. No, that's mainly your DPS. Like yes, your tank does come. Like when Rav's playing tank, his comms are fucking ridiculous. But that's because he played DPS. He knows like when people want to engage and stuff like that. So say Murky hits a headshot or Murky hits a massive dynamite. Murky says, "Go in, they're burning. Go in, they're burning." Yeah. Or say Blossom. Not so much Blossom because Blossom doesn't have a mic or he doesn't want to talk one or the other. But if you're running a Kiri hits a headshot on someone or a double headshot on someone. Kiri says, "Kree's low, whatever," and then your DPS either go in on there, your tank goes in on there. It's not just your tank coming, it's normally 4 people coming. The only one that doesn't really come is your flex support. Hello. But yeah. Your main support should be ult tracking. Like ideal world, your main support should be ult tracking. Tank DPS coming like position wise, and your flex support saying, "Oh bar, I can't see you. Incendiary, I can't see you." Like just little positional comments like play high ground, something like that.
That's an issue that we're gonna have though, is because I think Blossom plays the flex supports when in certain situations, but sometimes he's the Lucio player. And that makes it a little bit harder to like amp up the people, etc. Because we all know when we have it.
Yeah, like, that's a big thing. Like your tank will like when I'm on Lucio, for example, very rare, not the greatest Lucio. My tank Rav or
Mod.
thank you Rav or Mod. It's been that long since I've played with him.
I know your team.
Rav or Mod will go. Might have you got amp? It's just a simple yes or no, 3 seconds or whatever it is. It's microcoms that mean a lot. Let me just read through the chat.
Calming to some extent. Of course, some people will
Yeah.
be doing more calming than others. Some people will be like fight planning and stuff. But I think if like I'm on Echo and I sticky their backline, like it's almost illegal if I don't say like go on their backline, they're sticky. It's all fine.
Yeah. Like that's where your fight planning comes in. So say a bar's on Diva or Winston, plan. I'm gonna fly in, sticky their backline. You jump in. You get the kills. Yeah, target focus, Anzu. That's exactly what it is. Like, target focus comes from your DPS. Target focus can come from anyone on the team. Right, I wanted to watch this fight again. Good bubble. Slightly out of position, but your core was fine. You get out, that's fine. That's an awful rush. They walk back into that.
I preemptively used my torpo because I thought they were going like back.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
So for some reason, torpo went forward instead, which worked to our advantage.
Yeah, it was a good ult. You forced space. You dispersed their team. It was a good ult. You countered their ults well with Suzu and Bubble. Hey, you've killed the pylon. Their Widow currently has Murky Syndrome. They're not hitting shots and they are staying on.
30 seconds.
I'm using that for the rest of it. It is officially being called Murky Syndrome.
They've switched to Ram. It's not a counter pick to Zarya, it's not that. But their team comps are definitely, they're revolving around synergy. Like Bap works great with Ram, Lucio works great with Ram. They now have a soldier so they have more damage. But, yeah. Bar went incredibly low. Great Kitsune. Absolutely great Kitsune. You've stopped them just running over your entire team there. Great call. Yeah. Right, we'll just watch this one more time here.
We did so well defending B, but
You did. If you'd have done this on first, you'd have full held easily.
We just took a little bit longer to get back into the swing of things because
Yeah.
the like conversation had, and it's fine. Like I'll be honest with you, emotions are gonna run high sometimes. People are gonna have drinks. People are gonna speak to each other. It's not the greatest.
Yeah, it's a competitive game at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Although those things shouldn't be happening anyway, it's about how
I think in
we
future,
rectify it afterwards.
I'm gonna what I believe are the issues to like afterwards rather than
Yeah,
bringing
that
them up like.
that is the best.
Especially them up like we can adjust mid map. I just don't think that yet. I think the team's too volatile.
No, yeah, that's the thing. No one likes being told they're doing something wrong. Not one person likes being told they're doing something wrong. That's why it's better to save it until after the map is finished. Yes, you might want to change that mid-map, but like that's a subtle hint. Like, say Bar's playing too aggressive. Say Bar come back. Like in game, like you know he's playing too aggressive. Just Bar come back, or Bar feels he's not getting enough healing. Say like Bar says, I'm gonna go in here. Can you kill me? Can you kill me? Heal me. You know, like
I mean, I
just
get
that
what
type of
you're
thing.
saying, but then at the same time, what I will say is not everyone on the team is as knowledgeable when it comes to counters as others. People shouldn't be that way with each other. That's what I'm gonna say. We should be able to make suggestions mid-map or ask each other mid-map, oh, is Moira gonna work better here or should I go Ana? Should I switch here or should I flank?
No, that is fine to do. Yeah. But what I'm on about is like saying like, for example, about feeding. When you stop feeding, it's a little bit different than bar. You're getting countered? Can you switch to something else? If you get what I mean. Like it's not about being told what to do. It's more about the way you are told what to do in a way. If you get what I mean.
I agree with that 100%. But I feel like in that case, we need to work on how we're telling people, or like how we're speaking to people and communicating with each other, but also how we are interpreting what people say. Because whether Bar took what Jack was saying too seriously or took it to heart, or whether Jack said it in a way that Bar arc isn't handled properly, that needs to be worked on because we should be able to give each other that feedback mid-match.
Yeah, but like, as far as errors, that should be kept until after the match. Say you've noticed someone use their ult bad, keep that until after the match.
Because then if we like, say someone needs to swap, or say Bar's going in a little bit too much, we should be able to say, Bar, you're going in on your own far too much, you need to hang back.
Yeah.
I know there are certain things you say for the end of the map, like, oh, you should have used Kitsune later, oh, you should have used Cole earlier. Like, those, yeah, probably could be saved for the end, but I don't want us to end up being too scared to tell each other, you need to swap, or this is going to work better, because otherwise we're going to be too afraid to talk to each other.
Yeah, like, I agree with that 100% because there's been times, using me and Rav as an example again, Rav being on tank, fucking three of them, like, scenario here, three of them went on critical. I knew they had Junker Queen ult, so I was saving Suzu for Junker Queen ult. Those three then died. Rav went down my throat by going, "Oh, Mike, why didn't you Suzu was there? Oh, I was saving it for Kitsune." We had a little fucking do. We got on with the game. It's you don't take things to heart in a game. It's a competitive game. Emotions are high. Anything said in the game is in the game. Like, yeah, people like knit at each other. Don't take it to heart. It's a competitive game. You are wanting to win. Little things like that, like what break up synergy.
Yeah.
But I'd agree with you. Yeah, you should be able to say you're going in too much. I need more healing. Can you hit your shots? Stuff like that. Well, not can you hit your shots, but
No.
you get along my lines.
So, snappy there, are we?
One mention. I think the team has a issue of like being too good individually.
That we don't know
So,
how
like,
to use it.
So here's my point, right? Murky definitely thinks he's the best hit scan player in T2. I think I'm the best flex DPS. I'm sure Bar thinks he's the best tank. Blossom probably thinks he's up there. I'm sure Kali thinks she's the best Moira. So I think we get stuck in a mindset of being like, oh, it doesn't really matter how well we synergize or like plan because we're just better. And I don't think that's a good thing. At all.
It's a good thing and a bad thing, but at times like you still need that humbleness about you. Like there's been like I'd say we are the best team in T4, yet we lost T4. It's like it does like that's not changed my opinion. I still think we're the best team in T4. I think we should have won that. It's you win or lose on the day, don't you? Like you could be the best player on your team. You could be the best hit scan in the tier. You could be whatever the best whatever in the tier. But at the end of the day, you can still lose. Like that is something that you should all know. You can still lose. No matter if you're best, don't get complacent. Do never get complacent. Don't think you should just win because you are the best.
Holding out on the offense. Because I think I went, oh, we're running on. He went, it's fine, we're better mechanically.
Which is fine. If you're better mechanically, that's fine. Especially on heroes like Widow, Zen, Kiri, Bap, Ilari. If you're better mechanically on those heroes than the other person and you can kill them, yeah, fair enough, stay on those. But if you walk out and you're like, oh yeah, we're the best mechanically, your Zen gets picked instantly by the Widow, your Widow gets picked instantly by their Widow, they have a Sombra, your Widow gets picked instantly by the Sombra. What are you going to do then? If they've got a Sombra and you're the best Widow in T2, they've got a Sombra, that's already cut your value down to a quarter of the value you're always going to get. You then have to set your ego aside. Okay, I'm not going to win this duel. I'll go Cassidy or I'll go Ash. Ash.
You are the son.
I am. I agree. I've dropped from fucking T3 down to T2 in DPS, I'm at.
What? Sorry, what?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, I've dropped from T3 down into T2.
I think we need to be able to hold each other responsible without thinking it's a personal attack, though.
Yeah. Like, I use the example with me and Rav.
And I go, good and you're not like hitting your shot. So you need to swap like
I got to that example of me and Rab, me not using Suzu. I then sat and went, wait, yeah, he is right. If I'd have used Suzu, they'd have all been back to high health. We'd have killed their Junker Queen before she even ulted. Or we had beat, for example. We had beat. I didn't register that we had beat. So, yes, I then realised, oh shit, it was my bad. Which, like you say, Murky not hitting his shots. You just saying, Murky, can you swap? You're not hitting your shots. Would then either he'd like probably getting a little bit of a huff about it, maybe, and be like, oh, okay, whatever. But then he'd realise, shit, yeah, I wasn't hitting my shots.
But the thing is, if people aren't realizing that as soon as they swap, they end up in a bad mindset and they end up resenting the current situation they're in. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what both of you are saying 100%. But it's like, not everyone gets no value from you playing this hero that quickly. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining this right.
Constant criticism like that. Like I wouldn't even be saying Murky, you're shit. Murky, you're bad play. It would literally just be like, hey Murky, they're playing Sig, you're playing Widow, you're not gonna get value. You probably want to try like an Archer, Korea or something.
Yeah. Or just as simple as Murky, can you switch?
If you can't take that, yeah, like if you can't take that criticism, you're probably not gonna improve very much.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you've also got to be self-aware. Like, another thing is, we've got to learn not to have big egos to the point where we go, oh, I don't need to swap right now. Oh, we need to be able to sit there and look at how we are playing in the moment and then go, yeah, I'm not getting any value. Let me swap before my team tell me I'm getting.
Nah, yes and no. As far as having a big ego, have the big ego. Trust me, it helps. Like, if you think you can do something, you will probably do it.
The DPS player, you need an ego.
Yeah, DPS mainly, tank as well. Yeah, but then you could have the ego as Moira that you could, for example, drop down here, see this Hanzo, win this duel against this Hanzo, fade back out, or fade back up to your team. That.
Or Ana being like, nah, I don't need to swap when a Tressa pushes me. I can hit the fucking sleep.
Yeah, which is me. That's me. I'm like fucking. Oh, there's a Tracer. Sleep. I have faith in my own abilities. It's like your ego is having faith in yourself. Have faith in your own abilities. That's the good type of ego.
I don't mean me and Murky is going, I'm the fucking best. I'm saying like, I'll be sat there and beat this Tracer to 1v1. That's the kind of ego I'm talking about. Not like I'm the fucking greatest of all time.
Well, you can tell I don't have that ego because if I get dove, I scream.
Yes, you do. But that's okay.
That's also Afro. That's true, but also not true. Like, yes, you could have a team full of egotists, but they are the best mechanically, and they hit their shots. You could be coming up against a Widow. Widow's killing for a fight, but you're like you're trying to dive on that Widow and everything, but that Widow's still killing for a fight. It's one of those things. They could be.
Playing on a team with literally just the 5 best mechanical players.
Yeah, playing as a team will only get you. It will get you far, but it'll only get you so far. Like, you still need individuals who are gonna pop. Yeah, you still need an individual. Like, this team has. As Jack can pop off, Murky can pop off, Bar can pop off. I've not really seen Blossom pop off much. I've seen some big names from you, Cypher. But yeah. Oh well, there you go then. Yeah, there you go then. Everyone can pop off. It's one of those. You've got to. It's all about enabling your people to be able to do that. So Cypher flooding Bar with heals to fucking getting 4 kills a fight, whatever. Murky, say he gets dove by a Sombra or Tracer, is Kiri TP into him, Suzu him, healing him. It's helping your team get the value they can get. If you understand what I mean. So, like, yes, you could all be great individual, but think, say, like I said, Murky's on Widow, but he's got Blossom, like, constantly scanning for him. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Murky gets low, Suzu'd, bang, there you go. It's all about increasing each other's value. Anyway, I shall watch this last fight and comment over it because I really wanted to comment over it because you guys play this extremely well, to be honest. Right, so bar goes low to start with. They have got their engage. This is a massive engage. They run at you full steam here. Suzu's come out. It's a great Suzu from Blossom. Murky's come off of it to help. You've then, which is give bar so much. Like, you see what I mean here about helping your team pop off? This is exactly what you've done here. Bar's got low because he was maybe a little bit too aggressive by a handler. He's then backed up. You guys have all flooded in on Bar and helped Bar. You see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? And like, I don't know if this was commed or this was just instinct, but this just dictate. This is like a credit to how well you guys have held this second point. Okay, Bar maybe went a bit too far there, but.
If I remember correctly, Murky was saying like, oh, I don't really comp much because I'm.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah, so there you go. That was all instinctually. Bar went low. They have so many resources to this fight, and yet you are in the better position, and all you've committed is Kitsune and Suzu. Now you've committed call, but before when engaging, you've counted their engagement so well here because you flooded on Bar and give him that value. Now Bar re-engage this as they've got no resources. They've used Amp, they've used Ram. Soldiers now used healing pad. He's on a good off-angle, to be fair, but Murky's watching that.
His head gets taken off in like 2 seconds.
I regroups back with his team. Their Ram's got to stay on point. Yeah.
Like the best pick.
Yeah, it was a big pick to start with. But they also committed so many resources to that push. Yeah, do you like my competitive record, guys, by the way?
Good job.
Something tells me you need the best Moira in T2 on your team.
Yeah, I do. There you go. That's the instinct that we want to see.